on North Dakota Today, and this is the NDT Kids Connection. I'm joined as usual by international best-selling author and family harmony expert, Lorraine Purcell. Good morning, Lorraine.
Hi, Kevin.
Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
All right, so for this round, we want to focus on kid fears, things that your kids may be afraid of, you know, if they're little toddlers or if they're teenagers. So on that note, I want to talk about probably the quintessential fear that all little children have. They're afraid of the dark.
Yeah.
Now, is that pretty typical?
It's very typical, and I was thinking while I was sitting here, sometimes I'm afraid of the dark.
Even as an adult, okay.
Yeah. Right. So the question is, how do we help them with their fear of the dark?
Well, basically, what's at the root of that? Because I remember with my kids having to leave the doors slightly open with the hall light on, that sort of thing. So what's at the root of that?
Well, I really think that what's at the root of it, Kevin, is something that you and I have been hashing over a lot, and it is media, scary things that they see on TV, plants things in their head because they can't discern that it's a movie. They can't discern that it's just a TV show, right?
Okay.
They can't discern that this tragedy that's happening in the world is really happening on the other side of the world and it's not going to happen to them. So it's really being careful what they see. And if they are feeling afraid of the dark, ask them what they're afraid of. Okay. Be sure you're always there for them. That's the biggest thing. Be sure you're always there for them. If they are afraid of the dark, you know, if it gets to the point where it seems like an excuse.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of the time, it starts out innocent enough, and then it ends up they're in bed between you and the missus there, and it just seems to be a self-perpetuating cycle.
Well, you know, as I was pondering this topic too, Kevin, what's really coming to me a lot is that when we aren't centered as parents, when we have stuff going on inside of us, when we have fears going on within us, when we aren't stable, when we aren't balanced, our kids will pick that up and they will feel more insecure than normal. So our number one job as parents is to make sure that we are centered and balanced and grounded and rooted in, you know, God, whatever it is that you look to. Because your children will feel it if you're swaying, if you don't feel strong and empowered. Okay. They're going to feel that, and so that's going to come out in them with all of these random sort of fears.
Okay, but it's okay to have the little occasional nightlight in there?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Whatever it takes for them to feel comfortable. Don't say that it's silly.
Yeah.
Don't say, oh, it's all in your head. I mean, geez, do you remember when you saw a horror movie or something and you were like, sometimes I get the creeps, you
remember
know?
back in the day with Jaws?
I did. I never saw it because I knew
My youngest brother could not sleep for weeks. I think it was like that, as bad as that.
Yeah.
Tell everybody about stopyellingatyourkids.com. What's that all about?
I have a 50-page free ebook there that's all about you taking care of you while you're raising your family well so that you don't wind up yelling at your kids.
All right, and then obviously your phone number there as well. You actually answer your phone and talk to anyone who gives you a call.
Absolutely.
All right, and you're good with that. You're okay with that.
I love it.
All right, thank you so much, Lorraine.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, we'll be right back with more North Dakota Today.